Yo la famille, aujourd'hui je suis à Los Angeles devant la maison de Marczell. Marczell is here with me. Il parle pas français, mais on va donc du coup parler en anglais. Je vais aussi sous-titrer. Sa maison elle est juste incroyable. Il a une villa de malade. Ça c'est sa caisse, enfin une de ses voitures parce qu'il en a plusieurs. Il va nous le dire. On va voir ce qu'il fait dans la vie. On va voir combien il gagne. On va tout voir. On va tout savoir combien il paye ici. Bref, on va tout lui demander. Marczell, thanks you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Yesterday we had a party in your place. It was amazing. And today I wanted to show your place to my follower because I thought it was such a great place, one of the best I saw.
Thank you.
So that's
right.
where you live.
So I guess we're doing a house tour then, huh?
Let's go.
Okay. So
This is your car, by the way?
it's my car, yes. This is an Aston Martin DB11 V12. Fun. It's one of many cars I have, but I'm either getting...
How many you have? How many cars?
I have 5 cars, but all of them are either getting wrapped or something styled.
Okay, names of the car, quick.
Okay, so Corvette C8. I have a Jeep, 2020 Jeep. I have a Mercedes AMG GTC Roadster. I have a Mercedes AMG GT. And what else? I have one more.
Il sait même plus laquelle est là.
That's my...
You don't, yeah, when
I
you
don't
have too
even know
much.
what I
Ouais.
have. Oh, I have an SL65. A Mercedes
Nice.
SL65.
That's the last one. Ça, c'était la dernière. Voilà, on a les 5 voitures. Là, il y a la Aston Martin et on va aller dans sa maison tout de suite. On va rentrer. We're gonna go inside. Sick entrance.
Thank you.
Amazing. Okay, let's go see that.
Keep in mind, guys, it's a party house, so it's supposed to be designed for parties.
C'est vraiment pour les soirées, quoi.
Okay.
How many bedrooms, by the way?
5 bedrooms here and then 7 bathrooms.
Il y a 5 chambres et 7 salles de bain.
So I'm going to give you I think someone's working in here, but this is our conference
Ok,
room.
on va voir. Il y a des gens qui travaillent ici parce qu'il y a son équipe.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Sean?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, yeah, so this is our conference room. You know, we come in here, we have meetings. So pretty much these 2 floors are designated for work.
Yeah.
So we're working nonstop. This is one office, there's another one up there. This
Yeah, ping pong.
This room we use for all sorts of things, ping pong.
We have Anna over there.
Yeah. So,
Anna Marie Sachs from YouTube.
yep.
Ok.
So obviously you walk in this way. This is a favorite. So we have this crazy bathroom.
Uh-huh.
It's all mirrors.
Ah, ouais, les toilettes sont incroyables. Attention.
So all mirrors. You know, in case you like looking at yourself, which a lot of people that come here do.
Pour refaire le make-up, girls that redo the make-up here.
Yeah.
Tac, tac.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. This is Jack's room over here.
Jack's room.
Yeah, and the laundry room. So,
Jack is filming us right now.
so
The boss of
that's his
filming.
room. You could just show him really quick. Okay, so over here we have our. It's kind of like a living room, dining room, but we use it for filming. So we kind of keep it open. We change it up. You know.
Ok.
Yeah. It's all right. We only use it for work.
I love this area. This is the bar for the winter.
Yeah. So we wanted a restaurant setting. So I bought tables. They look like shit right now. Chairs everywhere because of the party. But you know, in case we ever want a dance floor, we set it up this way. We get rid of the tables. We always hire a bartender here, and then you know we go to the backyard. So
Let's go to the backyard.
So,
Le jardin. On fera encore la cuisine, les chambres en haut.
yeah.
What are your background, your skills? What did you learn that made you be that person today that can help other people?
Yeah, so my background is a lot of psychology. I'm one of the best hypnotists in the world, and I help people do it very, very quickly. I help people change quickly. So I know how valuable time is, and my background is pretty much this. What drove me is a realization that life is short. Right? I lost 3 dogs in 2 months. My dad's older, he's 70, he's had 9 heart surgeries, and I wanted to help my parents initially, so I was thinking about ways to help my parents. I always wanted to be a doctor. And I realized I can't go to school until I'm 32 if I'm gonna help my parents, right? I'm 22 right now, my dad's 70 right now. By the time I'd be a doctor, he'd be 80. What kind of life can I give my dad at 80, you know? So I was really motivated by that. And I just decided that I'm gonna make a decision to change my life and others, and I'm gonna serve other people. And, you know, initially I didn't think I'd make a lot of money or be very successful, but I was just passionate about it because I saw people literally changing their lives. And as I just continuously do that, it's insane how fast you can grow, especially as you work on yourself, you develop. Not only do you make more financially, but you become more and more fulfilled. So I think the reason I'm so good at what I do is because I genuinely love what I do. And what I do is I help people change their lives faster than anybody else on the planet. I can literally reprogram their brain faster than anyone in the world. So what we do here often is we'll have a pool party, kind of like bachelor pad. So we'll invite a bunch of people, we heat up the pool, we put up a screen on those trees over there, and then we watch movies, and then I have a chef, he comes and barbecues for us.
Amazing.
So we'll have people in the jacuzzi, in the pool. At night you see the stars, so you're looking at a screen, and you have everything. So it's super nice.
Those trees are so huge. I even didn't notice. They're so huge.
Yeah.
Amazing. No neighbor can see you. That's a really good place for party. No one called the police sometimes?
No.
No, doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It's Project X. Did you see the movie Project X?
Yeah, we actually had a party here on Halloween. We had maybe, I think, 500 people here.
500 personnes étaient là pour la soirée d'Halloween chez lui. 500?
Yeah. And then police came because
Ah.
I called them because someone got stabbed.
Ah.
So the hat someone left, I guess, when they rushed out.
Okay.
It's a souvenir. There's a lot of costumes here from Halloween.
Okay.
So this is the back house.
There is jacuzzi also. The jacuzzi. Hey, what is in the back house, by the way?
So just in case any friends want to come stay, we have a sauna, And then in the back, it's a garage where we turned into a gym.
Il y a un sauna ici, c'est sick. Hein. Hier, je l'ai fait.
So kind of like a hangout. And then back here is a sauna in case anyone wants to come sauna. We did it last night.
Yeah.
In the middle of a party.
In the middle. Ouais, au milieu de la soirée, on a fait du sauna avec Owen Cook.
Yeah.
I leave my not my swimsuit, my panty. Yeah, no, my panty I left here. It's a gift.
Oh.
Yeah, it was wet, so I left it.
I'm sure a lot of women will like it.
We will give them giveaway. So là, on se trouve dans le sauna. C'est vraiment un sauna très chaud qui peut monter. How many degrees does it go? Do you know?
So we've gotten it up to 185.
Which is in
Celsius.
Not in Celsius, right? In
Fahrenheit.
Celsius, you die.
Yeah, you die. Yeah.
You just
So 212 Fahrenheit is 100 Celsius.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, 185, it's kind of like 80.
Yeah. In Celsius,
Yeah.
which is good for us. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very hot.
good.
Yeah. So it's good, and then we cold plunge.
Okay.
So it's fun. Let me show you the garage,
Okay.
which we turn into a gym.
Donc il a transformé son garage en salle de muscu. On va aller voir ça tout de suite.
Okay, I don't know where the gym equipment is. What the fuck happened? Hey. What happened to the gym equipment?
There was a party yesterday.
Missing all my gym equipment. Where the fuck is half my gym's outside? Why is half my gym outside? What is that? Who the fuck put my stuff there? Do you know how heavy that is? What the fuck?
How long did you not come in this room? How long has
I've
been?
been training with my personal trainer, so I go to his gym, and then I come in here, and my gym's gone.
Il a dit, il vient ici, ça faisait longtemps qu'il n'était pas venu, et il se rend compte qu'il n'y a même plus sa salle de sport. Enfin, il y a tous les trucs qui sont un peu partout, qu'il y a des trucs à dehors, c'est ultra lourd, je sais pas comment ils ont fait. Il sait même pas, parce qu'en fait, il a son équipe qui est là. Ouais, lui, il va s'entraîner à la salle en ce moment, il va plus dans sa propre. Il est vraiment surpris, c'est pas pour la vidéo. Il découvre sa propre maison des fois. Ah, c'est génial. Marcel, what about poker? Because you told me directly when I arrived to your house yesterday that you've been playing poker since maybe 1 month or something?
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. So,
And what about that? You like it?
yeah, I love it. The first night I played, I lost, mostly because I didn't know what I have. So I was just kind of playing. And then once I studied the game, because after that night I went and memorized all the cards and things like that.
The combinations.
Yeah, I don't lose anymore. And the reason I don't lose is because it's very easy for me to tell if someone's full of it or not. And I'm not playing pros. I'm playing amateurs with a lot of money. So it's not a
Smart.
I'm an amateur, so I'm not. I studied the game pretty quickly. I learned it. I could tell immediately if someone's stressed or not. I could tell if somebody's BSing me or not. So it's very easy to call people on their bluff. And I've honestly, maybe I spent like $5K in buy-ins or $6K in buy-ins because it's like $1,000, $2,000 games. But I've made over $15,000 in 5 games.
So I like your confidence on many things. In poker, I have to tell you at the beginning, if we have a rush, if we have good cards, and we don't realize that we have more good cards than other people, we tend to win and be and be confident, overconfident in those cases. And poker is like you need one night to understand the rules, but you need a life, they say, to master the game.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's a really, really deep game. So yeah, I'm glad that it was good for you the first 2 weeks. Like always, my advice would be don't go crazy, but like you have you have the money to play those games. Like you play overrolled. It means so you are like some people play underrolled.
Yeah.
That they will play too high compared to what they have,
Yeah.
but you play really small game compared to your net worth.
Yeah.
So there is no big deal, and I know you will do good. But yeah, it's true that the psychology part that you probably get an edge on people on the psychology part and on the body language things. Yeah, and with a bit of technique, you will mix all. And
So the reason I got good is because the guy I lost to was very good,
okay,
and I just kind of memorized how he was playing.
okay,
And I stayed in the game. Like I lost, but I stayed in the game. So I think the reason I'm decent is only because I copy him. Now, obviously, if I play against somebody else, if I played against you, I don't think I'd win. I honestly don't think I'd win.
oh, it's possible on one game. It's possible.
Maybe if I got a little bit lucky
Yeah,
or, you know, whatever. But over time, obviously, I don't have enough data to tell you because I'm all about numbers. I don't have enough numbers to tell you whether it was luck or skill. But I can tell you that I 100% know when somebody's full of shit and when somebody's not full of shit.
Okay.
Now, they could show me they're full of shit and think I have something more, and I think I have something more because I don't know the game, and then turns out they have something better than me. But, you know, obviously experience, like I say in everything, the only way to get good at something is through experience. You don't just cheat it. You know, you can learn, but until you play it and get the hours, you're never going to be good. So at the end of the day, you know, if I were to ever get into poker the way you get into poker, I'd 100% get a coach, or I'd just ask you, and I'd get good at it because
Of course.
you're world class.
It's a shortcut, like you say.
Yeah.
It is.
Why would I lose thousands of dollars when I can get solutions? Literally, I could invest a few $1,000s here, whatever, a seminar, learn from you, and then save and make thousands of dollars rather than losing all this money, being like, what the hell, you know, and then messing up my life.
Super.
Yeah, pretty much. I have my team here because that way I can be productive. And I don't have all my team. I just have my executive team. So all my managers, everyone who's in charge, my camera team, everyone comes and lives here. So if I wake up at 2 a.m. and I want to make more sales, or I want to follow up with someone, I could just go knock on their door and say, hey, what's going on? You know?
Amazing.
Yeah.
What's going on? You didn't finish that.
Yeah, or like I get
Wake up,
motivated.
please.
Sometimes I wake him up at 4 a.m. I'm like, hey, let's shoot a video.
Amazing.
And then he's like, okay. I'm like, okay, I want it ready in 10 minutes. It's ready. I have a set, you know? Because you never know when you're going to get inspired. So
And that's the beauty of working on internet. You can like do things even when people sleep. Yeah, it doesn't matter the time.
yeah, literally any time you can do it. So.
Anytime and from your own place. That's the main thing now.
Yep. So the thing I always envisioned is being able to just wake up and not kind of, I love traveling, I love having fun, but I wanted an environment where I'm very productive.
Yeah.
So I set up my work environment in my house. So no matter what, I have no excuse. I have to work, you know, and everyone's here. I can keep track of anything. I can go to one room here, right? And I can see what they're doing. I can go upstairs, see what's going on. I can go to another room, see what's going on, you know, nonstop follow up with my team.
Amazing. Donc on va aller en haut voir les chambres et certains endroits où les gens de son équipe travaillent. It's you.
No, so it's my great grandfather, right, from World War I, and he told my dad, well, my dad's dad, that the key to success is this, and then he told my dad, who then told me to not believe everything you hear. I got this on Instagram often.
I like that one. Okay, let's go there.
This is where we edit all our videos. Sometimes I'll do a thing here where I'll have everyone on Zoom on that TV, and I'll sit down on the couch. So they work here. All our hard drives are over there, you know, with all our videos. And then over here is where we keep all our equipment.
Et ici, donc, il y a tous les équipements
So
pour les vidéos, le montage.
yeah, so this room is really all the equipment and production room. So downstairs we have logistics and sales and all that. Upstairs we have all our production.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is maybe more personal question, but I know in America you guys are more open with numbers, with saying things directly. You know, in Europe we don't talk too much about what we make and everything in terms of money, but I know here it's completely standard. As soon as you meet someone, you almost know how much you make per year. Like that's not in Europe the case, but that's fun also. You know, I try to get used to it. And Marcel will tell us how much he makes, also from what you make your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Sure. I'm going to tell you specifically on coaching, which is what I do. 3 years ago, I made around $35,000 when I was.
You were only 20, no?
No, I was 19.
19.
I was 19. Yeah. When I was 20, I made about 100, 110, something like that.
Which is a lot for someone who is 20 years old. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah. At 21, I made around $780,000. And then,
You went 7x from 20 years old to 21, 7 times your profit.
yeah, and that was during, it was just my mindset shifted completely. And then at the beginning of this pandemic, I don't know if we could say the word or not, because I don't want that to affect.
2020, so from 2020.
Yeah, so from 2020 to now, I'm at over 10 million. And it's
In 1 year.
In 1 year, yeah, and it's continuously growing. So, and the reason that happens for me is because I'm constantly thinking about how I can improve, how I can scale, and I'm always investing in coaches. Literally, I went from this coach to that coach to that coach because it's a shortcut. They literally give me the knowledge. That's what I do for a living. I help people get there quickly. And I don't just teach people how to do it. I do it because I believe it so much. So I believe that if I continuously invest in myself, I'll continue to learn. So I'm always investing in myself. I always have mentors. I know you always invest in yourself in coaching and things like that. And I have to tell you, he's incredible. So we clicked right away. I love him. But
Thank you.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, I'm open about it because I really don't care. My parents had a lot of money. They lost it all when the economy crashed in 2008. We were pretty much homeless. So, I wanted to do this for them. I wanted to do this for myself. And I'm constantly motivated in that department. So my team's growing. I'm a coach. I help people change their lives. That's how I make my money. My parents have a business. I'm not making any money from them. I don't take credit for their business, but they are successful now. My dad has a truck rental company. My mom has one of the biggest transportation or moving companies in the United States. Okay. So they got themselves back on point. So my parents are also kind of people I look up to. Their mindset's incredible. Super. Yeah.
What about this other area where you are really successful also? I would say it depends of what we consider success, but for many men it is a form of success to be able to date a lot of women all over the planet. Yeah. I let you speak about it.
Well, I just came back from Colombia. I was with
nice country.
Yeah, I went with a friend and we flew out 16 models. We didn't pay them or anything like that to be with us. They just friends of ours that wanted to come hang out with us. Yeah. Very beautiful. We had a good time. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. So everything I do, when I say I have a good time, I have a good time in that department. But I never ever do drugs. I never drink. I'm very against that. I think that anyone who wants to work on themselves should do it sober. Yeah. And I know you're the same. So I don't really brag about it. But since you asked, I'll be honest. I'm very successful in that department. I never sleep alone, and sometimes I have slumber parties, which means more than one person, and it's not of my gender. And the reason I don't have a girlfriend is because I haven't found someone. I have very high standards, and I want to make sure that they're adding to my life, not taking away.
Super. Very honest. The third question is about the possession. Maybe you possess already some crazy things or some houses, some, let's say, boats. Maybe you want to have a private jet one day or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. One of my goals later on is probably to have, a private jet. My parents had a yacht growing up, so I love boats. I'm definitely probably going to get a boat in the next 6 months or so. Okay. I already have a speedboat. I'm about to go buy a few jet skis. I'm going to go buy a Jeep in the next month because I love off-roading with friends, and probably a few quads. So that's in the short term. The long term, I'm investing in a lot of real estate. Especially right now, I'm investing in a lot of real estate. Every penny I make goes into real estate or fun, and that's it, or my business. But I love, and I always tell people, if you want to buy things that you love, right? A lot of people are like, don't be materialistic. It motivates people because at the end of the day, yeah, a car looks good, but I don't care about looking at it. I care about driving it. That's what's fun, right? Going on a private jet makes life easier. Having a yacht, that's fun. Doing things like that, it's fun. So if you want to have more fun, money's good. It gives you more fun.
Definitely. Let's go up.
This is my room. If I ever want to hang out and chill, I just sit on the couch, watch a movie. If I feel like doing some work, I have a desk here, like a table. my balcony, my bed. At night, if I get inspired, I'll write things on the whiteboard. That's just from last night. So I wrote all these things from last night, but I'll show you. So, you know, depending what we do, I was just doing math for what we need to hit this month. This is how many sales we need per day. Just doing the numbers. So, you know, constantly working on my business. Whether it's in the morning. If I ever wake up in the morning, we go out on the balcony.
And you enjoy the view of the pool?
Yeah, or I'll take a call in the morning, you know.
You will take your call here.
Because it's cool in the morning. So, you know, a lot of the time I like the morning air. And I get up, I come here, I enjoy it. And I'm like, I can't believe I did this, you know. It just kind of helps me visualize what I've done, be grateful. I'm all about being very grateful for what I've done, what I have. And then, you know, being motivated. It just motivates me because I want all my friends and everyone that I work with to be able to do whatever they want. So I see what I've done for myself and I know anyone can do it. So that's why I do that every morning.
Super.
Yeah. Then you'll see me go shower. Yeah. The thing is, I know
that's my favorite room in your house.
Yeah. You know, this is the reason, by the way, I actually got this house.
Because of this.
Because of this.
Scarface.
Yeah.
Exactly like in Scarface.
So,
almost. Vous allez voir, c'est sa salle de bain.
So we got this bath, have a lot of fun with it. 2 sinks, and then 1 toilet here and another toilet there.
Ah, in case, yeah.
And in case someone's using one of them,
yeah, of
you
course.
get the other one. Yeah?
It's important.
Yeah, but the most important part is the fact that we have 3 sinks. In case 2 people are washing their hands, you have a 3rd sink where you can wash your hands.
That's important.
Yeah.
And where is the shower? This is a shower?
No, it's a mirror.
That's just the mirror.
Yeah, so there's 2 mirrors that show everything. It's like 360. And then there's 2 more mirrors here. And then this is the shower. And I actually don't even know how to use that, but that apparently scrubs your back. I've never used it, but apparently.
Apparently it does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we in those houses there is that many features that many times we don't use most of them. Huh?
Yeah.
But
yeah, I use it every day, you know.
But at least this you use, huh?
Oh,
this
that I use often.
Your jacuzzi.
Yeah, 100%. That I use. I'm sure you can guess when I use it, but yes, I use it often.
For sure.
And then I have souvenirs like over there, you know. See those souvenirs?
Ah, yeah.
Those are not mine.
No, it's important to always have in your place.
Yeah, always keep souvenirs on my place.
Always keep, because it can be useful for hair drying.
Yeah, 100%. It's not mine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then
I know.
So this is my closet, one of my closets.
Yeah, it's a big dressing, huh?
Yeah.
So you are into nice clothes. Ooh, I think I have almost the same. I like it. Huh?
I'm into jackets, nice clothes. The problem is I don't even know how to fold or do laundry. So if my maids aren't here, I'm screwed.
It's a mess,
yeah, I'm screwed. It's a mess. So
yeah,
you know. But yeah, for the most part,
you have a bit of European style, I would say.
I'm very European.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like American style.
I can see, and this is more our style.
Everything's Italian. I love jackets. Like, you know, I have a collection of different kinds of jackets.
Yeah, this is a trench coat, I think.
Yeah, it's all trench coats.
Trench coats.
Yeah, trench coats.
I love that. Yeah.
Suit coats. Yeah. Suits.
Good taste.
Yeah. I love. This is Italian. I love jackets. The thing is, in LA, you can only wear them for 2 months.
Yeah, because then it's so hot, huh?
Yeah, and then all polos, button downs, because I'm wearing suits most of the time, so I have a lot of suits. And then.
Super.
Yeah, and then if I ever have a guest stay with me or a few guests, we give them another closet here.
Okay.
And you know, there's nothing in here now, really. Yeah. But that's because there's no guest.
They can have another closet.
Yeah. This is how I get 10,000 steps a day. I just go to the kitchen and come back to my room.
Legs day every day.
You know, all jokes aside, I actually don't like it. 2 reasons why. Because at night, when you're alone or whatever, you feel...
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, someone in my house, you know, you start thinking, you get a little bit paranoid, oh my God, the kitchen's disgusting. Look at what they did. It's not that bad for a party, but...
For a party, it's not that bad, huh?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. But...
This is from my country. Il aime la France, hein, je peux vous le dire.
We actually got this yesterday for you.
Just for the video. You don't care about France. Non, c'est pas vrai. Il l'avait déjà. He had it. Yeah, huge kitchen. Yesterday I was seeing people doing the chamallow, marshmallow.
You want to see my favorite feature?
On grilled. Yeah, show me.
This is a TV. I'm kidding, it's not a TV, of course not. It's just a fan, but I thought it was a TV when it first came out. So at first I thought this might be a bedroom, but
No,
it's just a pantry.
it's just a pantry. Yeah.
Yep.
Reasonable size. Reasonable size
Yeah.
for a pantry. Okay, super. If you would give my audience some shortcuts, like let's say real good advice about success in general, about getting success in poker, for example, because many of my followers are poker players, about getting success in life in general or with relationship. What would be your advices? What are your top things that you constantly do over the years that you are doing, that you found are amazing and that other people don't do, and that makes you different, that makes you more successful?
Sure, it's actually very simple, the answer. A lot of people think it's complicated, but I simplify everything. Okay. And I'll tell you, I'll start with success in general, and then I'll dive into poker.
Yeah.
The thing that makes me successful in general is not that I'm lucky. If anything, I've been extremely unlucky. I failed so many times. Nothing ever works out. I always somehow pick the wrong employees or find myself in bad situations. The key is that I continuously take action, right? I actually go for things, I do things, and when they don't work, I try again, I try differently, I adapt, but I never give up. A lot of people will try, but then they give up. So if you really want to be successful, focus on the thing you want and never stop. Keep changing every day. Like create a routine. I wake up in the morning, and routine's what's going to get you success. Because I always say, it's not what you do today, it's what you do every day that creates the outcomes you want. So you have to create a routine where you wake up every day and you work for this many hours, you think about it, you're constantly focusing on what you want. What do I want? What do I want? How am I going to get there? This didn't work, how am I going to get there, right? And then in poker, my advice to you would be, one, to learn, because it's not just a game you play, it's a game you have to learn from. A lot of people will play, and it'll take them forever to learn. So if you study the game and then practice, maybe practice with your friends for $10, something that's not expensive, but practice, start to look at their face, start to study tells, right? Because people are not that hard to read. That's the one thing I'll tell you, is people are not that hard to read. They're giving you things, and it's not just in their face. For example, if someone says something to you that you don't like, or someone's looking at their cards they get dealt, they don't like them, right? If this is obvious, right? You move the cards forward like you're going to fold, I noticed that. But something that you could tell in general, and you could see this with everyone, is if someone says something, like you're selling someone on something, or you're talking to them and they don't like it, you'll notice that their lips will go like this after you say it, right? And if you see that, it means you either have to assume that they didn't like what you said, or you have to ask them, hey, is there something wrong? Right? If you're selling someone, go back there, because you're not going to get the close if someone did that, right? Or if someone's talking or they're looking at their cards and they shrug their shoulder, right? They shrug their shoulder, tilt their head, it means there's a lack of confidence. Usually that'll happen after the thought. So they think that they don't like it, then they'll go like this, right? So just by observing small things in their body, their shoulder, their mouth, their blink rate, for example, will go up massively. So you blink a certain amount of times per minute. If you're really relaxed, you're really focused, you'll blink less.
I blink 1 million times per minute.
Yes, but that's your baseline, right? So if his baseline, if he goes like this, and then all of a sudden he stops, or he starts blinking a lot, that means there's a deviation from his baseline. There's a difference from what you normally do. Any difference in what someone's normally doing is giving you information. Now, it could be positive or negative, I don't know. That's for you to determine. But observing people, looking at things beyond just looking at it as a whole, but looking at their blinking, looking at their mouth, at their body, at their breathing. Are they breathing shallow? If someone's anxious, they're going to breathe like this, right? Or they'll hold their breath. They'll hold their breath, they're not going to breathe at all. So looking at their body language, there's something called posturing and collapsing, right? Posturing is when you try to act extra macho because you're not feeling good, and collapsing is kind of like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like this extreme. So trying to look for that, what does it really mean? A lot of the time, if someone doesn't have something in poker, they'll try and posture to act like they do. They'll try and bet more money. They'll go all in. They'll do ridiculous things like that. And you have to think about it logically. If I have a good hand, a really good hand, I want to make more money, right? So I'm going to try and get as much money from everyone as possible. But if for some reason, and this is just simple things, I'm sure you probably taught them, but if I'm trying to make more money, I'm not going to go all in, right? I'm only going all in to intimidate you. Now, if you have something worth, worth playing on, I would call it and then make a bunch of money. It's just easy money there.
Yeah, on the body language, I agree. There is many things to watch, and we compare to the showdown. So if the showdown proved that we were right, then we remember it, and we consider that this person will do that when she is weak for every time that she will play. So compare the body language that the person has, that the player has, with the showdown that you saw.
Yeah.
So that
With
with
the result,
the result of
100%.
of the hand, basically.
No, I mean, look, like I said, he's world class for a reason. You really are world class. He's a professional player for a reason. There's a reason you guys follow him. There's a reason you guys are watching this. So my advice to you is, if you want to learn, and I've honestly, I have coached World Series players. I can't tell you who, but I'm positive if you're into poker, you know who the two of them are. They make a lot of money. And you are, if anything, I think you naturally have more than them. They're much older than you, like 20 years older than you, both of them. But you have more charisma, and I think you're more perceptual than them. Your awareness is insane, and it's probably from your experience socially. I think you have a lot of success in that department. And people don't really realize that socializing with people, whenever you talk to people, right, you could tell if someone's feeling good or they're not feeling good, right? You can observe if someone's irritated or not. And you could take those same skills into poker. You can take those same skills into any area. And I think you have so much experience because he's so confident, and really you are. You're so charming, you're so confident. You should have seen him yesterday at the party. He had like a circle of people around him of the opposite sex, and he probably won't talk about it, but yeah. Thank you.
And the opposite, the poker will help you to be more successful in life, because what happened at a poker game reinforce your skill to understand other people. So if you understand good the players that you are playing against, then you will understand good the people you are speaking with in a social environment also. So both are helping
one another,
one and the other.
Yeah. And just to finish it off, this is my last piece of advice. I think you should work on your composure, your ability to not get stressed or intimidated by other people. Because if you're not composed and you get stressed, that's when you make decisions impulsively that are incorrect. So if you need to take your time, right? But be patient and learn how to relax. A lot of the time, if you get stressed, your judgment goes way down and you'll make decisions that are poor. I bet you anytime you've lost money in poker, it was when you were stressed.
Yeah, when you play too big compared to your bankroll, and when you put too much value about what people will think about you if you take time. For example, take your time and don't care about people being pissed off by you taking your time. I mean, take your time if it's legit. Don't take the time to piss off people. Sometimes you will take a probably bad decision on a poker table based on you overvaluating the attitude of the people around the table, overvaluating you will basically think that. Okay, I will do it in French. Why I'm speaking to my audience now. So, parfois vous allez, je vais faire en français, mais parfois vous allez être stressé à la table de poker parce qu'en fait vous allez tout simplement penser que les autres ont envie que vous jouez vite, et c'est vrai, hein, ils vont avoir envie de jouer parce qu'ils vont être impatients d'avoir les prochaines cartes, ils ont foldé, ils vont vouloir jouer. Et donc, du coup, ils vont vous mettre de la pression physiquement et vous allez voir des petits raclements de gorge, des petits regards vers vous, etc. Et vous allez jouer trop vite par rapport à la décision que vous allez prendre. Si vous avez une décision à prendre, il faut prendre votre temps pour la faire. Évidemment, vous ne prenez pas votre temps pour les énerver, les gens autour de vous, mais prenez votre temps pour prendre une bonne décision. Parce que chaque décision peut vous coûter ou vous rapporter de l'argent. Donc la différence entre perdre de l'argent sur une main et en gagner, elle peut être super importante, quoi. Entre gagner un tapis adverse et perdre le vôtre, y a un monde. Donc attention à chaque décision que vous prenez votre temps, ne vous fiez pas au regard des autres, à ce qu'ils vont penser de vous, vous en foutez total. Ce qui est important, c'est votre jeu, comment vous allez le jouer. Et tant mieux s'ils sont un peu énervés, parce qu'au final, ils vont vous faire des cadeaux ensuite. Ils vont jouer différemment contre vous parce qu'ils vont être rancuniers. Donc voilà, soyez un peu plus malin et prenez votre temps, en tout cas pour vous-même, pour vos décisions. Take your time and don't play. Et surtout, jouez pas si haut, quoi, par rapport à... We have a rule, like the 1% rule, we don't play more than 1% of what we have in bankroll. So if you do have 10,000 euro to play poker with, you don't play more than €100 in a single game, you know, because there is variance, there is part of luck on the short run. So if you do, even if you are the best of the world, but you are unlucky in certain point, you will just lose like everybody. Yeah? And if you lose a big amount of your bankroll, then it's gonna be fucked up. Your game will be fucked up, but also your mindset, and maybe you will broke at one moment.
I love that because a lot of people play, they get impulsive, they gamble, they do things incorrectly. Whereas if you play conservatively and you're not greedy, and I think that's the biggest thing he's saying here is don't be greedy, you'll make a lot of money.
Yeah, and use those tips that Marczell says about having routines in poker. Also, having routines. It's better to win a bit every day than trying to go for the big win in a tournament. C'est beaucoup mieux de pas viser votre one time, mais de plutôt essayer de grinder et de faire votre ROI en tournoi, votre return of investment in tournaments, ou votre BB100, votre big blind au 100 en cash game, c'est votre win rate. Tout simplement, il vaut mieux visualiser la chose comme ça, avec du volume de jeu, plutôt qu'essayer de se dire « Putain, je vais avoir un jour mon one time, et avec ça, je vais m'acheter ça, ou même un appartement. » Ce n'est pas une bonne mentalité au poker. Routines. Yep. Set up routines.
It's like everything in life, right? Anything you want to be good at, practice and be consistent.
Super. I will let the channel of Marczell down in the description below. I want you guys to subscribe to his channel because you will have free advices on his YouTube channel. Yeah. You do a few videos?
Yeah, so there's some videos on there where you'll see me hypnotizing people just to kind of make it entertaining. But if you really want to change your life, there are videos there that, I mean, some people pay me 50,000 plus just for a session for the content I give for free on YouTube. So if anyone wants to really learn how to change your life, you want to learn how to change your mindset so you can get more success, you know, go down, watch the videos, take notes, and practice.
And I guess there is a lot of work also. They cannot just watch things and just change everything. They will need to work a lot.
Like everything. Look, information without action is garbage.
It's just garbage.
It's garbage. So if you're going to watch this, you're watching this video, go practice. Go study someone. Go look at someone's blink rate at the end of this video. Look how often they're blinking. Say something that might stress them out, right? Get stressed out yourself and see if they get stressed out. Scare them and all of a sudden go boom, you know, and then see if they get scared. Just study these things, practice these things, and you're going to find that you'll start to observe things unconsciously. And once it naturally comes in, you'll just see everything at once.
Let's go. Subscribe, thumbs up, pouce bleu si vous avez aimé la vidéo. Pensez à vous abonner à ma chaîne aussi pour voir plus de vidéos. Thank you, Marczell, for the home tour. Great fucking home, and I hope you will come in Malta soon
100%.
to visit me.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys. Thank you for having me on the channel, and I'm looking forward to getting to meet you guys.
See you in Europe.
See you in Europe.